Ooh, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Ta-da! Oh, things seems to be working, which is always a good sign. Excellent. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. So, how was Sorry, I've been watching too much Binging with Babish, and they've got someone that now works with Andrew Ray on the YouTube channel Binging with Babish called Solar, and she claps her hands every time she does something, and I sort of started doing it. It's really annoying. How are you, everyone? How's everyone doing? Oops, sorry, I'm just bringing up what we played over the weekend to give me an idea that I can just put here a second that we can talk about in a minute. Oh, that's a nice error message I'm getting there. Ooh, hopefully it's not a bad one. Oh, that's weird. Okay, no, that's just my computer giving me an error message, basically telling me that I've just done a load of updates, and apparently one of those updates did not work properly. Hello, Shoko Loco. Hello, Will Cook. Hello, Yocha. How is everyone doing? I have had new. Oh, did I say this? I don't know if I did. Did I say this on Friday? I spoke to my surgeon on Friday, and I'm having your Twitch account seems to have changed language. Can you choose a language? I think you can. Yeah. I'm not sure why it's done that. There's been a recent update. Yeah. Oh. You might also notice there is now the dual command. I added the dual command because I know that some of you are trying to do some dueling. Turn off remind. Oh my gosh, everything's sort of trying to update at the moment. So that's a little bit frustrating, isn't it? Oh, naughty things. There you go. 42 MP points. Accept or deny within 2 minutes. There you go. Accept and win. Will Cook won the duel and has won 42 MP points. Excellent. Friday 23rd of November. Oh, it does say. Does it say Friday? Shouldn't say Friday. That would be wrong. It's a Monday. It is the 23rd though, so apparently I didn't take out the day. That's very careless of me. Too many things to do apparently. There you go, fixed. Ta-da. And hello, Punk Runner. How are you doing? I'm a bit jet lagged. It does feel a bit like Friday, yeah. Your Twitch is now Norwegian. You might change it back to English at some point. Interesting. I didn't give you editor privileges. Hello, Time Bowler. How are you doing? Whoops. a time bowler and a punk runner. Yes. So we are going to be doing some cartographers today. Actually, I managed to play a bit of cartographers over the weekend as well. We're still trying to do our 10x10s and our play. Well, we just finished our second play 50 new games this year. So we've played 100 new games this year so far, which is not too bad. Oh, that Christmas bundle thing's back. That's annoying. I need to turn that off again. Oh, why can't I get it to do something sensible? Why? that's weird. I can gift it a sub. Let's turn that off. Where are you? Seasonal promotional winter chatbot. There you go. You've just been turned off. I don't want you to be doing that every 5 minutes. It seems somewhat. It just takes you through to the ability for you to be able to buy a cup and something else. It came up when I logged into Stream Elements the other day, and I said yes foolishly, and I probably need to go and turn it back off again. Oh, sound is low. Is sound better now? Yeah. Oh, it does seem a little bit lower than normal. Peculiar. Sound is normal there. Ah. Hello! Not yet again. How are you doing? Very quiet for you, Mac. And hello, Mac. Mr. Peebles. Hello, Runa. How are you doing? We've had a bit of an interesting weekend. Here in the UK, the north of England has been really quite bad for COVID infections. Massive swathes of different towns and cities have been sort of put into a larger lockdown just prior to us going to a whole country lockdown. But it's here in where I live in Kent. We're now the fourth largest infection rates rise, and the highest amount of infection rates in the whole of the UK in my area. So, so not going to be going out if possible. Don't want to get COVID. You've got everything on 100%, and still it's on the low end. Have you checked to make sure in the video bit there's a little sort of volume bit in the video bit as well, Yocha, that you can turn up? If that's been toggled to half or something like that, that would be a bit tricky. It would make it very, very quiet. Having trouble hearing me. Sorry. All is full. Yes, COVID. Yeah, not the north as a whole, Mac. You cannot. You can also not recommend COVID. Yes, I definitely would avoid it. I'm very quiet. That's very weird. I've got things like turned up to full here. Let's see if this turns up any further. No. Okay. I guess I'm just going to have to get a lot closer to my mouth. I guess so. I just did loads of updates, you see. So on my machine, trying to sort out some other problems with sound. But did I crank it to 11? Yeah, unfortunately, it only goes up to master volume. Let's change that. Oh no, let's not do that. That's just the volume. A little bit of a tickly. Is that louder? Oh gosh. Okay, I think I've got it louder. I'm just now going to turn it down a little bit because it went crazy probably. Right. Yeah, apparently my volume on mic. Oh, that's why. I was trying to fix that fluttering buzzing sound, and yes, what I did was I just definitely do both ears. Sorry. And one of the things it suggested was to mess around with the gain, and the direct sort of rate of the sound volume coming out. So I sort of changed that, and obviously, that's that's not what I expected to do. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Quieter than other streams. Mostly do it at half volume, not him. Always full on blast and then listen intently. Oh, okay. Sorry, Will Cook. Hopefully that sort of fixed things, and that should get you. I should be back up to being really loud all of the time now. Yes. Right. Oh dearie me. The only person allowed to hurt Mac is you. No one puts Mac in a corner. So yes, did everyone get any gaming done at the weekend? We got quite a lot of gaming in. On Saturday we played Everdell for another 2 times on Saturday, and we played Welcome to New Las Vegas a few times as well. And then on Sunday we played Fate of the Elder Gods, which very much feels like that. I feel that we've not played it before, and it's not in my BG stats as being a game we've played before, whereas Mrs. Peebles feels like we've played it before, and I feel it's very similar to another game we've played, which is either that or we've played it and it's before we recorded stuff. We played a game of Cartographers yesterday. Red Outpost was that new Kickstarter game I got, as well as Clank in Space. So yeah, hello Dutch. You're just dropping in, not a problem. You had a game night this weekend. We played Isle of Cats and Chai. Ooh, awesome. You're proud of it. Silly phone games. Not a problem, Luna. What else has been? Most of today trying to find worthwhile things to get on Amazon, since you order your new appointment book for 2021 and don't want to pay shipping. Yeah. Oh, you did. Yes, Jaws of the Lion scenario 8, 5 Finder with small plus. She also beat you at Hive again. Hello, Vim. Bleep. Yes. So yeah, we managed to get some gaming in, and because now apparently the infection rate here, roughly where I live, and also where Claire's mother and father live, is really bad. So we're now sort of like trying to avoid the outside and the people who might try and kill us with COVID, I guess. Oh, hello, Duchess. How are you doing? Good. A wild Duchess appears. You did get to play. You did not get to play any games. You finally got to add Everdell to the collection thanks to Amazon. Yes. Yeah, Everdell. Oh, awesome. Really good little game. We've been printing. I've been printing lots of different upgrades for it. But they're printing at the moment on my 3D printers at school. I printed out some like piece holders for Everdell, and they are walnut shells. They look like half walnut shells, and they sort of go with the theme of the nuts and everything else you're collecting as woodland animals. And also some leaves to put on the top part of the tree. You've got those 4 different sort of questy bits, and the leaves have got little slots in, so you can put the cards upright. And just little tiny advancements will make it look good, basically. Duchess is wild. Since when? Seen her crowns, yes. Oh, I now know what's going on with my cough, by the way. I had a cold, which obviously didn't help, and it did go to my chest, and it's pretty much cleared up now. As a return, I've now got silent acid reflux currently back again. I had it previously. They sorted it out, sort of okay and everything. I got it back again, so I'm now back on something called omeprazole, which is a type of drug which sort of stops that happening. And apparently I have effectively burnt my vocal cords. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to take a little while to try and get that running again, basically. You'll think you're getting Everdell for Christmas from your sister-in-law. I hope to got it played out with some day. Yeah, Everdell's really, really good. About €15 and available on Amazon, and also good. Not sure. You tried to solo Everdell, didn't go all that well. I'd rather hope it plays differently because you wasn't a fan of it. Oh, weren't they meant to arrive on Friday, Dutch? The first one? Tawantasuyu? Oh, I'm rubbish at pronounce. You might be interested if he has to pay for his friends now. Mac has to pay for his friends. Annoying bloke that won't stop pestering him. You got that too. Yeah, I'm really bad at pronouncing some things. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't allow me to work out how it's meant to be said. To sue you. Oh gosh, no. You think Everdell's okay? Yeah, I really enjoy Everdell. I really like it. They never arrived. You made an IKEA run this weekend. You've added some more Kallax to the family. Now your board games have too much room. Need to fill the gaps. Yeah, we've gone the other way. That we've run out of room again, basically. Over this side of the room is now this sort of thing. Over that side now as well. So I guess at some point we'll just have it all the way around. And then, like a library, we'll have to put some Kallaxes in the middle of the room or something like that. It does mean if anyone comes to stay, they will have nowhere to stay because they won't be able to get to the bed. Because this is actually a guest room. Just over there is a bed. But yes, Mr. Chatty they call you. Just stand them the way. Oh yes, that does work. I see what you mean. The front facing ones. I often think, I should do that. And I'm like, I'm not got anywhere else to put them if I do that. So yeah, a really good excuse to get more games. You only need 16 games. Yes, it's like you think, I've just bought this extra unit and this will last me a lot. Oh no, it's full. Actually, you buy a new unit and then you go to put other stuff like you've got sitting around and then go, I've just filled up the whole of that with just what I had not in shelving or on a playing table downstairs. It's like, yeah, not good. Meeple prefer guest people. Yes. One of your projects is to get rid of the old books to make room for your games. The half between MP and Loserpalooza today. Yes, I think you should, Runa. I think that's a good idea. Then we can, people can pop over to you. That'd be lovely. This week is Thanksgiving. Yeah. Oh dear. So tickly and annoying, that throat. Games do have books, yes. Well, we can pop along to Ross, and people also could pop along to Runa, I guess, your sister helps you reorganise your games. It was a mess. Play some no Jackbox. No Jackbox, Runa. You're not liking Jackbox anymore. So yeah, it's here in the UK we're talking about whether or not we're going to have a Christmas, basically, and like how that's going to work, and if you're going to have bubbles and like normally we go and visit my mum, and we go and visit my sister, and then we also have over family as well, so Claire's family. So I'm a bit like, I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. It's all going to be a bit weird, I think. But I'm going to see if I can get some of my in-laws to play some more ball games with me. I think that will work well. You're running a technical test with Captain Link from Portal Games. Guess who's appearing on the Portal Games stream tomorrow? Oh, interesting, Dutch. Awesome. Is it Wim? Vim. Only people from the regions. Your boyfriend is happy he does not have to go to his parents. It's PewDiePie. So who is it who came out as liking board games recently? Was it PewDiePie? Or was it someone else like that? I was like, that's a good sort of shout to try and get more people playing board games, hopefully. Yeah, interesting. You're teaching Neuroshima Hex later today. I like Neuroshima Hex. I've only played it on the digital version. I quite like it. Yes, people have come out as board gamers, you know. This is one of the things, isn't it? 30, 40 years ago, if you was a role player or into board gaming, you know, people would bandy around nerd or geek as a derogative thing, and you'd be seen as being like, oh no, oh, they play board games or they play role-playing games. Nowadays, it's like, you know, there's a lot of sort of, I don't know, younger influencers who are sort of, or older influencers who are actually like, you know, and film stars, like coming out as playing board gaming and stuff like that, and it's becoming sort of more mainstream. And I think that's really good, because it means we'll have more board gamers hopefully to play with, which is always good. Oh, of Dice and Men is raiding. We're a party of 9. Hello, raiders. Thank you very much. Amazing. So yes, that does jump up a few more people in the stream, like the South Park creators. Yeah, there's a stack of people. Have you come out to all your dates yet? Yes, I've got something to tell you, by the way. I know we're at this point in our relationship, but I've got to tell you this. I'm a board gamer. I think that, you know, if some of our friends came over and they didn't know we're into board games, there might be a little giveaway. I guess they might. Yeah, no, there's a lot of board games downstairs as well. But yes, time roller, lots of raiding, pew pew, lots and lots of raiding. Board at home, raid. Hello, board at home, and welcome. You love the Board Girls episode, yes. Clues are there. Yeah, the clues are there. Yeah, lots of board games. Oh yeah, my diet didn't go so well last night. We were just about to start playing Clank yesterday, and here in the UK, sort of normal shops close at 4 p.m. We've got a local shop round the corner, and it actually shuts at 6 p.m. And I'd said, oh, I'm really missing chocolate and ice cream at the moment because I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. And Mrs. People said, well, we've still got a short amount of time. If you want to, we could go to the shop. So we went to the shop and we bought a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and then promptly nearly finished a whole tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Oh, not good. I'm lactose intolerant as well, so it's not the best thing to do. So yeah, not good. Raiders, delete the referrer. What? That considered dating Corona times. Yes. You don't have to come out as a board gamer then. You should also possibly consider if you'd like him back. Yeah, I mean, very weird times we live in, I think. Really is. What can you do though? What can you do? So I'm in that quandary at the moment. If you wasn't here on Friday, I showed you Ether Fields, which is a game I've just got, and it's got these awesome minis. And we didn't start it. I mean, we could have started playing over the weekend. I mean, in that, you're going to have something to eat, Matt. No problem. See you in a bit. I was a bit and ah about whether or not we started to play it in its unpainted form, or do I start to paint the figures, but then do I then hold off playing it because I'm painting the figures? Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a tricky one. Yeah. My other latest thing I've been 3D printing as well is I'm 3D printing loads of the different creatures from Gloomhaven at the moment. So next time I get to play Gloomhaven, which probably won't be till spring now, it's going to be awesome because hopefully I'll have a lot more things to make it a lot more visually awesome. The quandary. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm in a pickle and I don't know what to do. Play the game. You have so many things you'd 3D print. Well, actually, I'm at that. I sort of stopped 3D printing for a little bit because it's in here. I think I'm going to move this one downstairs, and that means I can 3D print in the evening like as we're about to go to bed, and then when we come down in the morning, it will be finished and done and everything else. The biggest problem is it's a bit noisy when it's up here. We can hear it obviously when I'm on stream. So yeah, but because I've got more in school now, I'm so effectively I could have 4 3D printers running at once, so I could be churning out things, and yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. It can run off of all your free time, yeah. A bit like ball gaming, 3D print. There's a lot of hobbies. I do a lot of things, and that's the problem. Yeah, you do want one really bad. It's up, not yet again. It's really up to Josh what you're going for. If you want to print minis, like I printed, oh, you can't really see it here. Look, if I print this one here, look, I printed this here, and it's pretty good, yeah. But it's probably not as good as if I got a resin printer. So if you wanted something that was mini quality, like outstanding quality, then a resin printer's probably going to be better. But I was like, they're a big chunk of money. Yeah, they are a big chunk of money, I guess. £300, £400, £500 plus, up to what you want to get. So it's either that or a filament-based printer. Yeah, it's tricky. It really is tricky. You're not sure if you want the prints in plastic or in chocolate more though. I think the chocolate one costs a lot more though, doesn't it, Wilcock? But edible, you make the same things but edible or reusable. You're not a mini painter of ball games. You did for 40k and D&D, but not your ball games. Yeah. You like to find some good 3D printable Azul pieces, player pieces. That could be interesting. And if you print it with a see-through filament, you could make it like glass panels, or you could make it like tiles, but you might have to paint it to do that. Yeah, the ones in stained glass are horrible. Yeah. It'd be nice just to eat the bad guys. Yeah, so you could be playing a game with chocolate edible 3D printed figures, and when you beat them, you get to eat it. It'd be like playing Gloomhaven, and there's like this extra level of sort of like, oh no, I'll do the killing blow. Do not worry, I'll do it. Yeah, it's for a mission. Honestly, it's for a quest I'm doing, and it's not. It's just because you want to eat the figure. They're a printer that prints in chocolate. You should go for that. And you can play Scythe with mini chocolate minis. That would be good. The only problem is in summer you might end up ruining the board as it melts on it. That would be bad. Yeah, €2,000 is a lot of money. Yeah, wow. Just imagine buying a legacy. Oh no, yeah, but it wouldn't work. I was just thinking, just imagine buying a legacy game, but some of the components were edible in the game. But then I thought, yeah, but what happens if you bought it off the shelf and it was been sitting there for 2 or 3 years, and maybe in a hot warehouse, and all the chocolate? Oh, that wouldn't be so good. That would be interesting though. Yeah. Chocolate is a winter activity. You're gaining weight just reading this chat. Yeah. And see, and this is why I've got a problem, because I think, ooh, chocolate, and then I go, ooh, I'll go buy some chocolate. But yeah, that's you would do your own games or on-demand orders. A Twinkie ball game it is. Yeah, but you can't carve those Twinkies so easy, can you? I guess you could do like, you could have like hummus to one side, and you could have like carrots carved into the pieces, maybe celery on the other side for your chess pieces. A board game refrigerator section. Oh, 1 second. I'm just going to go and have a look in the board game refrigerator section. Oh, look, they've got the new chocolate Risk Legacy in. Oh, interesting. Chocolate advent calendars. Yeah, China already has a board game vending machine. So has Japan. They make these little tiny games that fit inside of the vending machine, and there's a guy that particularly makes games that just fit inside that machine. Ticket to Ride, where the main sections are Twinkies, madness, but on a giant board. Oh, that'd be excellent at a convention. Ah. The buy-in would be quite expensive. Oh, hello, Silver Medal Tavern. It was good to see you on Saturday. Was it Saturday I dropped in? Yes, it was my Saturday morning, your Friday night. Yes, it was, because we were just going to go and have some breakfast. Carrot stick Jenga tower. With a 80. Yeah, I know. Well, that, and bold coloured dips ones. That does seem interesting. Goobhaven, Jawbreakers of the Lion. Chocolate Hyboria could be fun. Oh, we were just talking about different types of edible things. We were talking about 3D printing, actually, and then we talked about the fact that you can get chocolate 3D printers, and what you would have, and maybe you could have like a legacy-based game, but you get to eat the components because they're made of chocolate or something like that. And then we were talking about different things. But yeah, like you could have, like someone mentioned, Ticket to Ride, but the train sections are Twinkies, and just how big the board would have to be to have that to have that running. But yes, you already make chocolate eggs, so that would work well for Wingspan. Ooh. Oh yes, I have seen Edible Games. Is that the one that's with the book, Duchess? Let me have a little look, because if it is, I've seen this one already. Yes, it is. This is the one. Yes, and there are whole board games that you can bake or make. Yeah, very, very interesting. I think that it would work really well maybe with my nieces. They make a chocolate Clue. You played it once. The food 3D printers can do more than chocolate too. You can make a cookie board to go with it. Ooh. Yes, Duchess, that is a cookbook. I believe they were on Kickstarter a year or 2 years ago, or maybe their second edition was. And you can buy it online. I think there's a PDF you can pick up and get online. And the whole idea behind it is there's lots of different board games that have been developed with the idea of them being eatable. Oh, I don't know what I was trying to say. So effectively, as you work your way through the game, you eat the pieces and stuff like that. So I thought that sounded quite interesting. I almost backed it, actually. I was like, oh, but I was like, realistically, how often am I going to use it? I've got a lot of cookbooks downstairs, and I was like, I probably wouldn't use it, and that would be a problem. Gummy meeples. Yeah, the only problem is they get sticky though. Hello, Prey. How are you doing? I've dropped the rate, Prey, by the way. Hopefully, it might be a bit better for you. So things are running a bit smoother. Candy meeples. Yeah, that's the only problem though, is if you're using one on a real board, you would be worried about damaging those boards. Terror in Meeple City would be. Each of the pieces you knock over, you get to eat it. You could get really sick on one round though, couldn't you? You'd be like, oh man, I wish that didn't happen. Oh, Honey Badger does. Oh, I think have you sent this link to me before, Will Cook? I remember it vaguely, Honey Badger. Yeah. Yes, let me have a little look at that one. Honey Badger Games. Yes, I do remember it. I'm having a little look now. Ooh, stocking fillers. Editable dice. It's up to how expensive they are though, aren't they? They do look very, very cool. But are they here in the UK? I think they might be. Ooh, dangerous. Doesn't say. Oh, it's a .co.uk address. Could be. It could be. You hyper, she rocks. Yes. Yes, well, I didn't expect you just buy them to have a snack on. I thought that they would be a special present, but free UK delivery. Ooh, interesting. I'm looking for stocking fillers at the moment. Oh, actually, let's just make sure Mrs. Peebles is not secretly in the chat. Sometimes she pops in to say hi, or watch along, or play along. Oh, I can't see her. Nope, she's not in the chat as far as I can see. So yes, we're all good. But yes, some stocking fillers, that would be really good. Yes, oh, there you go, perfect for stocking filler type things. So yeah, I thought that might be a good idea. Right, we should probably have a little pop over to this. Our overhead screen, here we are. And I have indeed, Chuck Norris's shuffling machine is here. I remember to actually make sure I got it, basically. If you would like to play along and you haven't got a sheet, this is the sheet for yes, this is the Cartographers playmat, as you can see. It's quite nice. If you back the latest Cartographers game on Kickstarter, you had the option of upgrading to this mat, but you won't receive it till next year. You can also buy it directly off of their website as well, the Thunderworks website. Oh, my voice seems to be getting really croaky. What is going on? You finally get to see it. Oh yes, sorry, you are right. Yes, Yocha, you are correct. We should always make sure we use the sounds. Right, so let's have a little shuffly shuffle here. I'm not going to use the machine for this because there's only a couple of cards and it seems craziness. Yes, I really enjoy this transition. It basically, as you can see, it looks like the picture sort of expands and then shrinks. Oh, it's so nice. I really like it. More shuffling. So if you haven't seen, I do have a few different emotes, and there is obviously this one here. As you can see, we've got the Chuck Norris shuffling machine, made by Chuck Norris himself. Diplomacy, concentrate, and cure wounds. Oh, I like cure wounds. It's a good skill. Right. You need to add a card shuffler to your list. I have just ordered a new card shuffler. 'Tis like this one, but automatic. Shock. Horror. Yeah, card shufflers are very good. They're very reasonably priced. Do I have a link to the web app? I do have a link to the web app. It is if you've not got if you don't want to use the sheet, you can always use the web app. The web app is this one here for Cartographers, and it basically means that you can use the game in your browser, which is very, very good, and it works really well. Yes. Thank you very much, Time Bowler. Yes, I did already have that one. We've used that one in the past. You don't know there was manual ones. Yeah, this is a manual one here. The advantage of a manual one, it means you get to control it, just in case you're worried that maybe it's going to chew it up. Mage's Valley. I quite like Mage's Valley. It's okay. This is the one that's going to be bad if it is. You can see I'm okay. Yes, it is not the one that goes next to mountains. Whew. You have a huge delay today. a rifle. You love rifle shuffling. I like rifle shuffling as well. But I tend to use a shuffling machine because the broken mode, my favourite one for that. So we have got all of these different. We've got the expanded set of different attacks. Yeah, I like rifle shuffles. I tend to rifle shuffle normally myself, but obviously some people are just a little bit concerned in case I am misshuffling or shuffles are not working properly. So I tend to use a shuffling machine for that. I feel as if they could do. I'll show actually. You can have a little look, see how it works like from the top, in case you've not seen one. We just split the cards, and in effect, it rifles them together like that. And then what I do is I tend to give it a little shuffle in between. Just to make sure that you don't just put them back to the same order you just had them in, if that makes sense. But yeah, so you just do that, and then away we go. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good little machines. I think that one was very, very reasonably priced. Chuck Norris and all, but still cheap. I was surprised. Very surprised. Right, let's go get some colours. We need a yellow. I'm going to go for a green, a nice blue. We will unfortunately need some purples probably. And hopefully we're going to need some reds. Oh, where's my reds? Oh, there's a red. I'm going to have to do a little bit of sharpening apparently. I can beat the edges a little bit, Time Roller. Is that what you found? Yeah. Chuck Norris and cheap. It is. It was very reasonably priced. I think it was about £7. So that's probably about $8.50. Maybe about €7.80 with current exchange rates and all. I don't know why I tend to know most of the exchange rates most of the time. It's probably from going on holiday a lot. I quite often like knowing roughly how much things are going to cost. Like I was surprised at how good the exchange rate was to the Australian dollar. Yeah, it was crazy. Like almost £1 was almost $2 Australian. Really cool. So here we are. Let's go through everything. The electric ones, they can go so fast the cards can run into each other. Makes sense. That's why I went for a manual one initially. They were about the same price, electric and manual. I was just sort of like concerned in case things were to get damaged. But yeah. Right, we've got up here. These are different skills. If you've not played before, you can play a skill in each season. So one in spring, one in summer. One of any of the three, and then the next season you can play another one of any of the three that are there, and they cost the amount of coins that are shown at the top right hand side. So this one here is called Cure Wounds. During the draw phase, draw an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space and fill it with an available terrain type. So if your card has come out and it has got forests on it and houses, you can draw a forest or house next to a monster terrain. Not very good at the very beginning. As soon as you've got a monster out on your sheet though, it will be invaluable to be able to fill out those spaces. Oh dear. Cough, cough, cough. Oh dear. Really is quite frustrating having a cough all of the time. This one here is called Concentrate. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, draw the chosen shape a second time. Fill it with the same terrain type. So it could be very, very useful if you're looking for large spaces. I'm not sure any of these are massively good at large spaces. Right, you've never seen the skill cards. Here they are. Yes, there's lots of different things that they give you. Basically, you're going to be able to use 4 bonuses over the course of the game. You could use, say, this one for every single one of those 4 bonuses, or you could mix it up whenever you want. You do lose the coin when that happens, but it can be really advantageous. Sometimes some of them are really, really useful. So this one's diplomacy. At any time, draw a 1x1 square and fill it with both farm train and village train types. So it will count for both for things like this. So that could be really useful as well. Our winning conditions are the following. Stoneside Forest. Earn 3 reputation stars for each mountain space connected to another mountain space by a cluster of forest spaces. So, on my board over here, if I manage to connect this mountain and this mountain with green, the forest, I would later on get 6 points. 3 for this one and 3 for this one. If I connected another one, I get 9 points, 3, 3 and 3. And that's how it goes. It's quite easy to do, unless you block yourself off really badly. You don't have the blue and yellow one. Is it an expansion? Oh, thank you very much, Trooper Huge, for following. Very kind of you. Which ones? Don't have the blue and yellow one. This one, Mage's Valley. It just might be called something different in German versions. Yeah, I think so. This one here is called Mage's Valley, and you are going to. Oh, thank you very much, Trooper Huge, for the subscription. Oh, it's counting towards our points. I'm still trying to get to that point where we've got enough subscriptions that we get an extra emote. Just the way it is. Mage's Valley. Earn 2 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to a mountain, or earn 1 reputation star for each farm space adjacent to a mountain space. So basically, where our mountains are, water going to give you 2 points, and putting down farm space is going to give you 1 point. Oh yes, this one here says 31 of 41. Oh. It's shown and named differently. Yes, I think that when we had Dave and Ilka showing these originally, when they first started doing Cartographers, I feel very much like some of their ones were different from ours. Quite often we would pull out our ones out of the box to sort of play along. Green Gold Plains. Earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different train types. So this one's a bit different from the other ones. The reason being, if I just had a singular village up here, okay, I could put 3 train types around it. Do remember, mountains count as 1, monsters count as 1, water counts as 1, farmland counts as 1, and forest counts as 1. So in effect, I've got 5 different train types that I could fill around that. If I was to put it next to a mountain, I then only need to fill 2 adjacent spots with other train types, and I get 3 points with that one. There's no advantage to having really large villages for this particular scoring one. A and B do compete with each other, yes. So we are. I mean, you can still connect the villages together, and you could still have water going around the other sides. You're just going to have to play a lot more tactically. And then this is one of my favourite ones for the sort of the diagonals and ups and downs and things like that. And this is called the Broken Road. And we're going to earn 3 reputation stars for each complete diagonal line of filled spaces that touch the left and bottom edges of the map. Which basically means we are going to try and build in this half of the map. If I put 1 space here, it connects the left and the bottom, I get 3 points. If I do J1 and K2 here, so these ones here, that's also going to be another diagonal, another 3 points. So we're really getting sort of bonus points for trying to get this area all filled. Do remember, we are going to be using the rift area, the back here, and because we're using the rift, it does mean that these are already filled spaces as well. Yes, yeah. I like the fact that you zoom in on them, Wilcock, so you just the D game is so against what you like to do with a game. Fill up all your gaps. Yes, it's I like this one. Oh, do remember, you don't have to leave spaces. You could fill F right up to 6, and that's going to give you 6 lots. So you've got all of these diagonals. You can fill up the whole of this area down here. You don't need to leave any spaces. Yeah, but that is the only problem with cartographers, I find. Sometimes it's a bit up and down what goals you get out to how good it's going to be. So yeah, I think, by the way, to give you a rough idea as well, our game of Cartographers yesterday, we played in just over 20 minutes. So we should be able to get, 3 games in? It's not going to happen. Let's go for 1 game. Let's get a good game. You only play, you draw random and then replace ones you don't feel happy about. Yeah, I'm not horribly offended by any of these ones. Is that a challenge? We're not going. There's no way. I only do it if I put a time on the screen. That would work if I put a time on the screen. I think though it'd also be quite stressful trying to play as quick as we could. Oh, it's just to show you that you don't have to have them all next to each other. You could have them empty if you wanted. You're just trying to get the diagonals in place, basically. Yeah, I do think that some of the examples are not as clear as they could be. Like this one over here, the Stoneside Forest, makes it look like it's important for it to be at the edge of the map, maybe. And it doesn't, explain that. Yeah, craziness. Right, so let's get going. Oh, can I zoom that? Oh, I'm already on my maximum zoom out. Can I go up a little bit? I'm just doing that, by the way. Oh dear, things in frame. Just so I can do this, and that gives me a bit more room to put my map here, and you can actually see what I'm doing. That's the idea. Let's get Chuck Norris out of the way. Oh no, we're maximum out. We can zoom in like this. Yeah, so I can zoom right in. But yeah, I have to zoom out. I can't zoom out anymore. Play, says Yocha. Quick, go. Let's start. Right, let's turn over our very first card. We have got a Marshlands. By the way, if you haven't got a sheet, it's not too late to quickly grab a sheet now. We are playing the Marshlands first. So we've got this water one that you could get 2 points for each one if you put it near a or around a mountain. You could also use it for that Stoneside Forest one, which allows you to be able to sort of connect up the forests, the mountains by forests. It's 2 time out of 8. And also we're going to be scoring these 2 in the first round, then these 2 in the second round, these 2 in the third round, and then D and A in the fourth round if you've not played before. Anyone have a link to the app? Oh, there you go, Yocha. Well done for putting it straight up there. Awesome work. That's what I like to see. It's the team that works. Right. Yes. So what am I going to do? I guess I'm going to go here like this. Let's start off strong. So I'm just going to colour mine because when I draw loads of shapes I end up taking too much time, and we don't want to be here till 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Craziness ensues at that point. Right, so this is good for me. I've got 2 sides of a mountain surrounded. I'm going to be scoring 4 points for that, which is quite good. I was umming and ahhing between this one or going up the connected route with different areas. I think I'm going to go for this because it also gives me a singular diagonal already, so that's pretty good. Right, we've got 6 time left. Let's see where our second one goes. We've got the Hinterland Stream. We can choose farmland, which would give us 1 point if it's put next to a mountain at the moment, or we could go for water, and that would give us 2 points if it was next to a mountain at the moment. and it is 5 shape in total in that sort of L configuration. We are also at 2 time, which means we're halfway through potentially the amount of cards we're going to get. Could be tricky. I think I'm going to go for... Hey, I'm going to go for water. Doesn't really make any difference at this point. So I'm going to go up here like that. Again, I'm going for that big diagonal score. We had the rows and columns one yesterday, Mrs. Peebles and I. And that meant that I managed to score 58 points or something like that on that very last one, I think. No, can't be 58. I think it's 6 per, so 54 points. I scored 54 points by getting 9 rows and columns. Really, really good. Upset Mrs. Peebles a lot because obviously I got quite a lot of points for that. So I think she was a bit like, oh, I've not named my my area. I'm going to call mine. Oh dear, my pencil snapped already. That's not a good start. If my automatic pencil sharpener wasn't too loud, I'd be using that as well. My one's going to be called the year 2021. So basically my map's going to be a good one, I feel. That's what I'm hoping. Peebles Valley. Oh, punk, that would have been better. Your game is invalid if you've not named your land. I've named it. Yes. Right. Okay. Let's go for card number 3. We've got the orchard. Oh my gosh. 6th time already, guys. We're 3/4 of the way through spring. It's like an L shape. We can choose to go for a forest or by farmland. How does the forest score? You hadn't planned to play, so you wasn't paying close attention. No problem. If we connect 2 mountains together, Duchess, okay, so like this and this, or this and this, or this and this, it will score us 3 points for each mountain connected. So as soon as you connect 2, you're going to get 6 points. If you connect another 1 to that set, you're going to get 9 points. So yeah, advantageous to do that. I think I am going to go for this one here, like this. So I'm holding out for that ruins at the moment, but obviously if it doesn't come up, oh, what am I going to do? Because obviously I don't really want to try and fill up the ruins if possible, because obviously knowing how things go, all the ruins will come out at the same time, and that'd be not as good as it could be. So I've now filled in this one here, and I have connected these 2 mountains together. Yes, so that is awesome that I'm going to be getting 6 points for that as well. This is the easiest connection of all the mountains, if you hadn't had a little look. And then obviously I could connect this mountain through to this mountain, and that's going to give me another 3 points. You ignore ruins for the most part. Yeah, that's fair enough, Duchess. Fair enough. Right, let's see if this is our last card. It could be. It could also be a monster or Riftlands. Oh, it's a fishing village. It is our last one. We can choose water. It's a straight 4 block water, or we could choose a village. I think I'm going to go for a village with the logic here that I'm going to be trying to get as many shapes around it as possible. Where to put it though? Oh, is that going to be a good idea or a bad idea? It's a 4 one. Okay, I'm going to go up here, out of the way. My reaction was to put it down the bottom to try and fill up these diagonals, but my concern is if I do that, things are going to go a bit wrong soon, because I might not be able to fit shapes in, and I don't want to have lots of gaps and lose out on points, basically. So I put it next to a mountain, so I'm already next to one shape. One train type. I just need to put another 2 train types around it. I'm going to score 3 points for that. That's okay. That's not too bad on points. So the year 2021 will be a wasteland. No, look, the year 2021 is going to be amazing. It's gonna have some forest and some lake all around this lovely mountain. There's going to be loads of connectivity. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be amazing. Woolrush. Right, we are out of time. We've got 8 time here. We are in spring currently, which gives us 8 time, as you can see. So we are now going into a scoring phase. So we're going to score A, which is connected mountains to mountains. I've got 2 connected, so 6 points. Then we're going to go for B. I've got 1, 2 water next to this one here, so that that's going to give me a big cough. 4. I've got 0 coins, 0 negatives for monsters, so I've got 10 points, which is not too bad for a first game. A first round. Oh my gosh. Right, so we will get rid of spring. Spring has sprung, and we are now back into summer. 13 points Will Cook, 13 points Duchess, 9 for Yocha. Excellent work, guys. 11 for Shoko Loco. So we are going to get all of these, and we are going to put in a new monster on top. Do remember, we've already got a monster in here at the moment. So this is our second monster. We're going to give it a little cursory shuffle like so. We are then going to get our Chuck Norris shuffling machine. And we are going to put in both sides. And away we go. And then we're going to do one more after another quick shuffle just to make sure. 14 Woolrush. Ooh, my internet just had a little blip there. Interesting. I seem to be, as I said, something quite loud. The internet blipped. Okay, right, so we are done with our shuffle. We're up here. We are now in summertime. Slower, slower. Sorry. Are we zooming too fast ahead? Are you playing along at the moment, Punk? Or are you saying slow on the shuffle machine? Is that what you're saying? It was fine. They weren't colliding or anything too badly. So yeah, it's all good. All good, I feel. Also, these cards here are sort of slow on the shuffle. These ones here are sort of a little bit of a disposable set of cards for me. Because at some point soon, I will be getting the Adventure Edition, or whatever it's called, the Heroes Edition, that's it. And when I do, I will be getting a new copy of the game. So this copy of the game, or at least these cards here, will then be donated to the school, and we can play Cartographers at school as well. So it's not the end of the world if these ones are a little bit scuffed on it and stuff like that. At least that's what I'm hoping. Right then. I didn't use any of these up here last round. I didn't feel as if I needed to do any double drawing, and I didn't have any coins anyway, even if I had. Diplomacy would be pretty cool to do, but again, no coins. Let's go for our first card. Our first card is a Ruins. You like seeing how it works? Oh, okay, Punk. Sorry, not a problem. I'll show you next time. Don't worry, you'll see it again in a minute. The anticipation will be tangible. So this one must go onto a Ruins. I believe that we ignore the Ruins ability now. Okay, which basically means this supersedes it, and it means that we are going to be doing a null raid. Because we are effectively playing along at home as a solo game, we are going to be following the solo rules for placement, which is at the top left hand side. We are having to place it up here, and then we're going to go in an anti-clockwise manner on the outside ring as we go round, and we have to draw this shape. We can't turn it, move it, etc. We could actually, yes, we can roll for location. That would be fine. So I will roll. I'll grab a D4. Have I got a D4? Have I got a D8 D4? That's always a good question, isn't it? No, I probably just got a D4. Oh, where's my interesting D4? Okay. Oh, there it is. A D4. Okay. So let's roll our D4 to find out our location. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. You already drew yours, not a problem. I will mark it. Yes. So we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. If you drew yours already, not a problem. It is in location. Oh, you can't really see it, can you? Look, it is in location 1, which also means exactly where the card said. So we're going to start up here and work our way round. So obviously can't place it here. I can't place it in this next one. I can place it here. So I'm going to be placing mine here like this. It is a good little dice set. I really like it. Yes. So I am hoping to do, coming closer to Christmas, I'm going to be doing some extra streaming, and as part of my extra streaming, I'm going to be giving away a few Christmas gifts, which may or may not be 3D printed. So yes, after the full themed patchwork doodle last week, the lack of artwork is disappointing. Yeah, the only problem is of Dice and Men, I'm a little bit concerned about time. I don't want to be overrunning a little bit too much, and I tend to do the doodling on the doodle sort of games basically. Right, so we've done this. We are now effectively doing our ruins. I will ship to the US, of course I will. Right, to do a Riftlands, really? Oh, well, that's rubbish, isn't it? So we get to draw one shape of any of the types on any of our ruins, your choice. I guess it means you don't have to worry too much if it's in the wrong place, because hey, it's easy to draw a single shape. Right, I am going to draw down here. There you go. Nice and easy. A new building. Okay, here we go for our next draw. So at the moment we're at 0 time. We've drawn a baddie. We've had a single Riftlands that had to go on a ruins. You took a blue one next to your monster and a mountain. That's a good idea. Yeah, I could have put that one up there as well. I did wonder about that. I put it here. Oh, sorry. Another thing is because I put it here. I'm going to colour in my coin because I've received my coin. Here it is here. I tend to write above it an M if I gained it via mountain, or C if I gained it via a card. The advantage is, and later on if I look and go, oh, did I do that or not? I sort of hopefully would know. Yeah, Yoyotra, I think maybe that might have been a better plan to put it up there, but I wanted that coin as well. A village can be a single square for scoring. Yes, Duchess. So for me, this one here is already next to a mountain as well as a forest. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
Hello, says Claire. Which means I just need to put something here, as long as it's not sort of a forest again. I'm going to get scoring on that. So yeah. Right. Okay. Let's go for our next card. 1, 2, 3. Is the Great River. Single time. We can do a sort of stair shape over here, or a free shape and gain a coin. Could be useful. Single time. We've still got 7 time left. So there's going to be a lot of cards coming out here. It is a river shape. Effectively, it goes 2 by 2 by 1. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do literally what I just showed you there. So a 2 by 2 by 1. I put it next to a mountain. I've now also got 1, 2, 3 different types around that village. So that one's going to be scoring. So on this round, because we are scoring B and C this round, so that's going to score me 3 points. This one up here, this village area over here, I need to get one more shape around it, or train type, and I'll be scoring that one as well for another 3 points. Do remember, this is also the last round. We're going to be scoring water and fields, or farms I should say, next to mountains. Okay, I didn't score a point for that, but I also felt that I'm going to get more diagonals by filling out this area a lot more. So I'm trying to be doing that a little bit carefully if possible. Treetop Village is our next one. It's 2 time. It's sort of this sort of like snaky shape, maybe slithering along. We've got forest over here, or we could do it as being a village. 2 time. I guess it would be quite good as a village, maybe, if it wasn't attached to anything else. Yeah, I'm going to do that here. So it's going to be 3 like this. So 1, 2, 3, and then a 2 like this. 1, 2. There you go. So blocks off 3 negative points around my monster. And I've also now got a monster attached to that one, so I only need to get 2 more shapes in. So hopefully I might be able to score that one as well coming up. That's up to if we get other ruins, maybe. That might help me out. Okay. Our next card, we're at 3 time out of 8. It is an orchard. 2 time. We can do this L shape, and we can either do it as being forest or as a farm. Your choice. So it puts us at 5 time in total. So we've got at least 2 cards two more cards coming out, I should say. I'm going to connect my forests together over here, or my 2 mountains together, a bit like I did last time actually. So these 2 are now connected. It's going to give me another 3 points. So I need another easy 3 points there. Pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Just checking to make sure I didn't make a big mistake there. Is there a better place I could have put it? I could put it here. Of course, I'm now quite blocked off. I can't go this way now, connecting this mountain to this one or this one easily. I'm going to have to go round if I want to do that. Tricky, tricky. Let's have a little pencil sharpen. Does everyone do stockings still for Christmas? Mrs. Peebles and I still do a stocking for each other, and we open that up in our bedroom before we go downstairs on Christmas morning, and it's got smaller gifts in it. Sometimes Mrs. Peebles gets upset when I put gifts that fit in a stocking in there, and she sees it as being gifts that you buy that don't cost much money. So I did give her an iPhone 8 2 years ago in her stocking, which apparently is not a stocking present. I don't know why. You definitely do stockings of mice and men. It's our way to go above and beyond your gift limit for each other. Ah, clever. We do the same thing for birthdays as well, when we say, this is your gift limit, but then we take you out as well as a surprise. Like we might go and do an escape room or something like that, and that sort of allows you to go outside of your gift limit. But yes, you've never done stockings in your life, you Yocha. Oh no. You do stockings for St. Nick's Day, Duchess. When's St. Nick's Day? Is that the day before? Well, we have Christmas Day, the 25th. We have Boxing Day, which is the day after. We always joke that that's the day you put all your presents back in boxes. Probably because they're ball games and you've punched them all. So now to put them all away. You haven't had Christmas at all in 5 years, Will Cook. Oh no, Shokoloco, you've never done stockings either. You put 7 foot as the ultimate stocking stuffer. And you have stockings that your grandfather made when you were kids. Amazing. Claire's mum knitted some stockings for our nieces, so that they're going to have ones that they can grow up with effectively. That's the idea. December the 6th is St. Nick's Day. I did not know that. It's not a thing there as well in France, Woolrush? Stocking gifts don't cost much. Yeah, well, that's I think meant to be the idea, isn't it? He was against stockings and forbade and Christmas, I should say, and he forbade you from celebrating. Oh, wow, that does seem a bit strange. I think I really enjoy buying presents for people. Just what I like. You have the days before Sinterklaas, where you put our shoe in the chimney or at the door. So we do that for like 15 days. Ooh, interesting. Not a tradition, Yocha. Don't really celebrate Christmas here. You just do dinner. We do gifts on other day, like the 5th of December. Interesting. And you get small presents here. Oh, that makes sense, Will Cook. That makes sense. Yeah. Not makes sense that he wouldn't let you celebrate your birthday. I think that's yeah. I mean, each to their own, isn't it? It's there's always peculiarities with people's, ideas and what they believe. Some people would think it's crazy buying lots of presents for each other at Christmas time, but to be honest with you, it just gives me an excuse to buy presents for Mrs. Peoples. And for Claire, I was going to say. You need a Zoom Christmas party. Everyone's got to wear hats and sweaters, like ugly sweaters, if you know what that is. I'm sure you do. I'm sure everyone does. Right, let's go for our next card. Here we go. It is a marshland. 2-time, meaning where at 7 time, the next card with time on will be our last one. We can do it as forest, or we can do it as being water. Do remember, this is the last time to score water next to a mountain. And it's sort of this T shape, if you sort of turn that way. Where to go with that? I guess I could put it like here. But maybe I should just do it as water. I'm going to do it as water. I'm going to do it here as water like this. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. You're very pro video calling your parents. Good. Would you rather video them or go and see them? We used to on Christmas Day do about 220 miles of driving. I think we would drive up to my mum's and my sister's, which was 30 miles one way, and then we'd do like another journey down to Claire's parents, which are the opposite direction for Christmas dinner there. So a bit of a long drive for Christmas, but it was really good. And we got to see 3 different families, or 3 different households that we go to. Yes. Video calling. Yeah. I mean, that's a good idea. I mean, to be honest with you, during a pandemic, video calling I think's a really good thing. I mean, obviously we're going to miss necessarily seeing as many people as we used to, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone would rather be really safe. Yeah, I think that's hopefully what everyone would feel. Right, let's see what our last card is going to be for this age, most likely, unless it is an ambush. It is not. It is a hamlet. We can use this corner shape and get a coin, or we can use this larger shape here. We don't get a coin. Obviously, if we put it next to. We could put it next to things, and that would help as well. Where am I going to put this one? I think I'm going to put it here, like that. There you go. Your parents live very close to us, like walking distance. You'll probably spend Christmas together. Yeah, we're hoping that the last 2 years we've hosted Christmas at ours because Claire's mum and dad are getting a little bit older, and I think they are sort of at the point where they're like it's a lot of stress for them to try and do a Christmas meal for everyone. So we've been having people over. And we sort of hoping that the family restrictions won't be enough that we can't have everyone over on Christmas Day. So yeah, that's what we're hoping. Fingers crossed everything will be okay. Right, so that is our last bit of time. We're at 6, 7, 8 time. Summer has now gone. We are going to do our scoring. So for me, I'm going to be scoring B, which is water next to mountains. So that's I've got 1, 2 water, 3 water in total, 4, 5 water in total, 10 points. And then C is going to be buildings or villages next to 3 different train types. I've got this one here only, so that's going to be 3 points. And then coins, I've got 1 coin. I mean, I could have used 1 point to do a cure wounds over here, but I don't see the advantage of that. And then monsters, I've got -2 points. So 12 points in total. Wilcock 16 points. Awesome. Good score. I'm hoping I'm going to score really big on this one, the Broken Road. I feel as if I might. I don't know yet though. How many points for villages? It is 3 points for each village surrounded by 3 different train types. Doesn't matter how big it is. If this would class as 1 village. If you had 3 trains around it, you get 3 points. The same as a singular point, also give you 3 points. Vim 15 points, Yotra 17, Prey 18, War Rush 22, Punk 300. You mean 17? No, not a problem at all. So Shaker Loco, right now you're only allowed to have 5 guests. Hopefully I'll loosen up a little bit on restrictions before Christmas. They're talking here about potentially there being 3 families in some sort of bubble system. I'm not sure how it's going to work exactly, to be honest with you. I think they're going to announce it later this week. I'm hoping we'll be able to have like our families all over here on Christmas Day. That's what I'm hoping. You're not in this. Maybe if you wasn't at work. And that's fair enough, Punk. Fair enough. Shokoloco 14 points. Duchess 19 points. Whew, some good scores this round, guys. Right. Our monster goes away. We will not be seeing that attack come back out in this game. We are going to grab a new one. Put it in here. Do this here. We're going to give it a cursory shuffle. Just to make sure we're okay. We're going to get our shuffling machine. I'm going to do it a little bit slower. So people can see what's going on. So all that happens is we're going to split the deck 50-50. And then as we turn the handle like this, you can see that the cards, oh well, apparently I have to go a little bit quicker than that. But the cards will basically alternate from each other. And you should get a really good shuffle. And it supports like 2 full cards. I mean, you can put quite a few cards through it. So yeah, just as you can see, there you go. Yeah, I think there must be a certain speed you have to go at to get it like optimal. Yeah. Punk. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm here to try and make you guys enjoy what we're doing here. That's the whole idea. You know, if I was like, I just like, it would be boring, wouldn't it? And that's, you know, that's why we have a little chat as well. We talk about things that are interesting, hopefully, to us. To me as well, you know. I do streaming because I'm interested in board games. I want to show other people the different games and play along, and we get to have discussions about things which I might not have thought about before or seen. So yeah, that's the idea. You're enjoying it? Oh no, I'm sorry, Punk. I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted. Right, summer goes away. Also, Mage's Valley will not be played again, so I'm going to turn it over. We are finished scoring now. We are next going to be scoring C and D. We've only got 7 time. C and D over here is going to be our green gold plain. So if you've already started with those villages, you're going to be scoring points for it. And this is the first time we're going to start getting our diagonals. If you haven't started already, we should be trying to get those diagonals in, because it could be really big points. We've got a maximum here of 11 by 11, so you could score 33 points for this. Pretty big game. Right, okay, let's see what happens with card number 1. Right, it is a Riftlands. That's not too bad to come out. I think I would have preferred it a little bit later. We can draw a single shape. It doesn't take up any time at all. I guess what I'm going to do, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point if I'm going to put a, well, it won't actually matter because I put a house here. Actually, it doesn't really matter because I can't have 3 different terrain types surrounding it. But yes, it's quite a simple one. I mean, I really could have put some more over here. Maybe that would have helped. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad move. It's all up to our next set of cards, really. So our next card is going to be the Orchard, like an L shape. Do remember, you can still get those mountains connected for points. This one over here is going to get you forest. This one over here is going to get you a farmland. Silver Medal Tavern says, are you curious about what new games with chat will rise from the ashes of the pandemic? Cartographers seems like the most popular. Cartographers does. I mean, there's been a lot of games out there with people like me who have decided that they would like to try and play these games with you. And I don't say that that's necessarily a good or a bad thing. Each different stream is different. I try and always aim to play a game where everyone who's watching can play along. That's the idea, if you'd like to. And I have thought about whether or not to play games where I showcase a game that I've just played or playing to show you how the game works. But I'm not sure if that will be as fun for people. I don't know. But again, lots of people enjoy watching other streamers who play games where you're watching how they sort of like play or work. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. You love games with chat. Yes. That's what I like as well. I like being able to play along if possible. Definitely seeing people get their value out of their rolling rights. You're going to try to run Deception MHK tomorrow night with chat. See how it works. MIHK, Murdering Hong Kong. Yeah, that does sound interesting. I have thought and ahed about some other games about whether or not you could turn them into chat-based games, or games you could play with people who are watching along at home. And I don't know. My only fear is a while back we played a game called Quantum, which is only a 15-minute game, and it went on for like 3 hours, maybe longer. Oh my gosh, it was so long. Yeah. Technical test done. Everything worked like a charm. Excellent, Dutch. Right, next card. We have got the Great River. This sort of stair shape. Or a free shape. If we could take the free shape, we are going to be getting a coin. There's no advantage to placing it anywhere in particular unless you're trying to get these diagonals. So, stair shape. What could I do with that stair shape? Would it work anywhere? Yeah, maybe. I think I'm probably just going to go for that free shape. I'm going to put it over here. It's going to get me some more diagonals, and I am covering up a ruin, so it's not as good as it could be, but I'm going to colour in a coin and mark on here that that coin was from a card. Like me as the forensic scientist, maybe not a player as the murderer, but secretly picking a weapon evidence combo and seeing if anyone can get it. Yeah, I think that probably will work. again, the only problem is up to how much effort it takes on the streamer's side of things to make it work perfectly. Wits and Wagers was a fun one. Yeah, lots of different options. Yes. If you've seen Loserpalooza, obviously they've done Downforce and Camel Up, and they've done Camel Down Force Up. I'm not sure what they're calling it at the moment, but I think that one's pretty good as well. So yeah, there's lots of different games which you wouldn't think would work on a stream that you can make work on a stream. Right, okay, we're at 3 time out of 7, 4 left. So this could be the last 2 cards. These could be both 2-time cards. We've got a Ruins, a Outpost Ruins. So our next card must go on our Ruins, and it's a marshland. So we've got this T shape here, like this, a T, and we've got a forest or a waterway. So we're not scoring anything for waterways, but we are scoring for forests if we can connect 2 mountains together. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here like this. I'm on my Ruins, because this is a Ruins card. I've gone next to my mountain. Oh look, see, this is why I mark things off. When I put this one here, I forgot to mark off this mountain. So I'm going to mark off the mountain now and just put an M up here. Oh, switching those pencils around. Right, okay. So I have got that one and that one. I've got 2 more around here, 2 more here, and we've got 2 more there. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, here we go. Did that work? I think it did. Good, good. Right. You've got all your mountains connected, Yocha. I always think it's funny that people want us to be famous. Why? I'm happy with... I don't want lots of random people coming along to the stream. I want people coming along who are interested in board games. Or hopefully might want to become interested in board games. That's the idea behind it. Right, okay. Let's go for our next card. Here we go. We've got the Hinterland Stream. Again, no particular benefit here, but we could get this to get more of our diagonals. And it's sort of this 5 L shape, this 5 corner shape just there. You've also got all the mountains. Oh, guys. Awesome. I think I'm going to go for this one as being water. Just over here. I'm imagining my village is very much like a nature reserve with some small houses, but no real sort of like farmland or agricultural sort of things. That's the idea, I think. So I have filled another mountain over here. So let's do another M there. So I could put a 2 here with the Cure Wounds ability. We are at 7 time, by the way. I'm going to spend a gold coin now, like this. And I've just drawn water. So I'm going to go here. The Cure Wounds ability, during the draw phase, draw an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space. Here's my monster space. I've placed it here. That's okay. All fishermen. What? Yes, yes, I guess so, yes. You missed the band. Yes, that craziness. Who doesn't like ball games? I don't know. Crazy people? So Cure Wounds up here is 1 coin, and it allows you to draw a 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster, so you have to have a space available next to a monster, and it can be filled in with either the existing shapes, so train types we've got. and the other one was diplomacy. Diplomacy, at any time, you can draw a 1x1 square and fill it with both farm train and village train types, which is interesting. Yes, well, this one here, well, this one doesn't allow you to change it, no. I don't think anything allows you to change the train types yet. Right, we will then go on to our scoring, because we are at 7 time, and full is on a 7 time limit just here. So I'm going to be scoring C. I've currently got, this one's only got 2 train types next to it. This one's got 3. This one's got 1, 2. This one has got 1, 2, 3. So I've got 2 in total. So I'm going to get 6 points from C. D here, my diagonals. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm 1 out there. I've got 6 in total. So I'm going to get 18 points for that. I've got 3 coins left. I've got 0 monster negatives. So 24, 27 points in total for me. Yeah, 27 Yotra as well. Ooh, pretty good. I'm happy with that. Yes, I should probably not be drinking so much orange juice with silent acid reflux. It's probably not doing me so good. But the same point, also I feel as if drinking some orange juice is probably going to make me feel a bit better, because it's going to give me a boost of vitamin C, and also it tastes good. How many points per diagonal? Our diagonal points are 3 points for each diagonal. You get heartburn just looking at orange juice. Yeah, I'm sort of okay. It's the main thing for me is this tickle, this tickly cough, and it sits there and it's really bad. Shokoloko 25 points. Wilcook 34 points. Wow. Vim 29. Green tea or hot tea helps you. Yeah, I'm not really a big tea drinker, unfortunately. I do like. I've only just started in the last couple of years started drinking coffee, and again, coffee's probably not good for things like heartburn. So, it'll be okay. It settles down again, and everything will be running okay, and I won't have heartburn. And I'll be happy. The main problem is when I'm sleeping with heartburn. Silent acid reflux, if you don't know, it's really bad at night time. So basically it just happens at night a lot, and it can erode your teeth. It can do lots of horrible things, basically, yeah. Prey has got 35. Wow, another really high score. And Dutch is 28 points. Yes, leaf water is greater than bean water. Yeah, Punk, you're right. I don't like the taste of tea. That's the problem. Yeah. Yep. Coffee is good for the brain in small doses. I have a coffee in the morning, and it's not an insane coffee. I have it as an Americano, so it's just black. I don't have milk or anything in it, and yeah, it's pretty good. The head side of the bed up at least 20. Yeah, I know that. The problem is we've got a insane mattress. It is about, well, it's that deep. The mattress is, and to prop it up is very, very awkward. Also, I've got a really bad back, so I can't sort of sleep sitting up or anything. So, yep, left side. I've heard that as well. Yeah, I've been sleeping on my front recently, and that helps my back, and it doesn't make my silent acid reflux as bad. But yeah. Is coffee good in large doses? You use bed risers under the frame. Oh, that might be a good idea. Yeah. Oh, that is a good idea. Just put them on the actual legs of the frame to tip up. Then Mrs. Peebles has to sleep at a funny angle as well. I'm just concerned in case she goes out of the bed. She won't be happy if she falls out of bed. Right. We didn't get any monsters. No raids this one. So we've got another one going in. We've got 3 in here. Used to have a hospital bed. That was awesome. I can imagine it would be. Yeah, because you can have it at any angle. Really good for reading at night time. Yeah, I'm liking that. She does love me. Yes. So yeah, I think that she would probably put up with it. But I don't know. Also at the same point, I want her to always be happy. You know. I'm the one that's... here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh no, look, if I go too slow, it doesn't put them through. That's annoying, isn't it? Ah, this one's not going through at all. It's weird. Give it a little shuffle. Okay. Let's go a little bit faster. Yeah. Footballed. To stop us falling out of bed. Well, I don't know. I just think that, we should hopefully get on with the person we're with. And I think that means compromise. And it means that we should be thinking for the betterment of our other person we're with, that we're sharing our life with. And I think that if you're with a person who thinks the same as you, it means your relationship hopefully will be quite good, because you're both looking out for each other all the time. The only big problem happens is if you're with someone, you're a giver, so you want to give things to that person, make them happy, and if they're just a taker, then I'm fortunate. I've had relationships that didn't work out so well, and it wasn't as equal as that. Also, Mrs. Peebles is fiercely independent, which is a trait that I like as well. You take your heart out at night. No heart, no burn. Yeah, I don't think the mattress will slide. It is a really deep mattress. It's it's got a pillow top to it as well, so it's really comfy. It's a really nice mattress. But I read somewhere that the amount of time you spend in bed, which should be like a third of each day, yeah. So realistically, you should be spending a lot of money on buying a really good mattress that's really high quality, so you get good sleep. And the amount of people who spend a very small amount on the mattress, and actually you spend a lot of time in that bed asleep. So yeah, it's tricky. Your girlfriend will write down things you slay in your sleep. We used to have a sleep recorder on my phone, and the reason was Mrs. Peebles was asleep. This was years and years ago, and she said, "Mark, Mark, Mark, Mark," and I thought she was actually trying to talk to me. So I said yes, and she said, "Butter." I went, "What?" And she was still asleep, no recollection of it at all. And yeah. Another one was Mrs. Peebles once talked to me, and I said to her, and I don't remember this at all, I said, "I don't know why you're talking to me, because I'm asleep right now." Like I've got a built-in answer machine in my brain. Oh dear. 8 hours of sleep a day? What madness is this? I'm just saying what you should have. Not that that's what happens. Oh, that does sound rubbish. Will cook? Oh. I don't know why people are so mean. Frustrating, isn't it? Right, Green Gold Plains has gone. We are going to be scoring the Broken Road next, and Stoneside Forest. We've only got 6 time to do it in, so hopefully we have to really make sure we've got our sort of things working here as best as possible. Right, here we go. I'm hoping for a void, a rift place, and a little corner one to go in here. Just saying. Right. 8 hours, that's for 3 days, right? I used to be like that all the time, but underactive thyroid, things went bad. Right, we've got 2 time. Oh no, a third of our time already. The hinterland streams. Right, I think I'm going to put some yellow on. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it. Lovely lakeland. This is a lovely lakeland area. Where am I going to go? I'm going to go here. Like so. Okay, right. That's okay. I've got another one there next to my mountain. I just need a 2 to go in there, or a single one. I call Himblesbet. Ooh. A treetop village. That's what you need. Maybe there'll be one coming up next. We've got our bed frame is all metal as well. Yeah, it's really nice. Not so good for sitting up, because it does have like bars at the back and at the foot. It's a cool bed, but yeah, it's that guy just carry red flags on me all the time. You thought he was wearing a red suit. Actually, they were red flags everywhere. Yeah, it does sound a bit a bit unfortunate, Will Cook. You want smaller shapes. I also want smaller shapes. 4 long, so we've got a lot of different choices of what we want. It's probably going to be a 2, or it's going to bound to be a raid, isn't it? Ready? Oh, we've got mind flayers. On the good side, this shape could go somewhere in a good way. Let's roll for where it's going to be. It is a 4. As you can see, a 4. 4 means it's going to be in this corner down here, which is not where it says in the card. So we're going to start here and work in an anti-clockwise manner like this. Oh my gosh. That is perfect for me. Right. I did roll for it. It's going to go here for me. So it's going to start in this corner. You're going to work around till you can fit it. If not, you're going to carry on until you can fit it in exactly this shape, like this. Okay, round you go. If you can't, then you go in one space, keep on going around. Then one space, keep on going around. And that's basically how you're going to be able to place that. Yeah, this is pretty cool art, this one. If you used to like Dungeon Dragons, anything like that, Mind Flayers or Illithids, they're pretty cool. If you play the new Baldur's Gate 3, there's Mind Flayers in it. Very cool. D4 needs to go through the nose. Does it fit through the nose? I don't want to get stuck. Oh, it does! Oh my gosh! Look, guys! The D4 does indeed fit through the... Unfortunately, it doesn't roll very well. It just sort of like drops. That's why I've been using the eyes. It does fit for the nose, though. You are well pointed out, Dutch. You need 2 single shapes. Perfect for me, not for Shokologo. Very sorry, Shokologo. We've still got 4 time. What's it going to be on next card? Here we go. It is the 4 shape. I think that... Who wanted that? It was Will Cook. Will Cook. We have got this 4 shape here. There it is. Just like that. I guess that I could use Cure Wounds to go up here. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to use a Cure Wounds like this, okay, and I'm going to draw a little village just down here like this. It is a 2x1 shape, Cure Wounds. It's costing me 1 coin, what I've cost out, and it has to go next to a raid, basically, or a monster. So I put that here, and it means that I've got more diagonals coming up, hopefully. That's the idea. You have 11 diagonals. Oh my gosh. And you've got all the... Oh, that is going to be a good score. That is going to be a really good score. I've still got to get my 4 in some way. God, I really wish I could use some sort of cutting thing. I'd like to just cut one off so I could put it here. That'd be awesome. Let's go for some more water, I think. And I am going to put it where? I don't think it really matters at this point, actually. I'm going to put it here. Maybe I might be able to get another point for a mountain. Right. Okay, this could be our last card about to come up. Let's see if it is or not. 3, 2, 1. It is not the last card. It is the Forgotten Forest. So if you've been waiting to connect up some forest areas, this could be really good for you. It's going to be these two here and a coin, or this one here, no coin, but it could be good for connecting. And it is obviously a forest. I'm going to go here and here like this. That's pretty good. It's got me another 1 diagonal. I could do with a 2 shape to go in there, really. Remember, you can only use 1 of these per season. So I've already used my Cure Wounds. I can't now use this one or draw another shape, unfortunately. That would be useful, but unfortunately not what we're allowed to do. Coin for the card and 1 for a mountain. Yeah, I get a coin for a card, actually. Well remembered, or well mentioned. Okay, so this one is probably going to be our last card. 3, 2, 1. It is. It is the Orchard. And it is going to help me score those last 3 points. Yeah, small T. Not quite. So it is going to be this L shape here. We could use it as being a field or as a forest. And this is our last card of the time. I'm going to be using it as a field. I'm going to go over here, a forest, sorry. I'm going to go over here like this and go here. And that means I've connected another mountain together. And then we're going to go through some scoring. Okay, so first we're going to be scoring the diagonals. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, only 7 for me. So 21 points for that. Then we're scoring A. I've connected 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains together. So I'm going to get 12 points for that. I've got 3 points for coins, -0 for monsters. So 33, 36 points for that round in total. And then we're going to add up our points in total. So I've got 50, 63, 75, 85 points. Not a massive score, but not too bad. 51 for that round, Will Cook. Oh my gosh. I'm interested to see what your total score is going to be. I think that's going to be very high. Thank you very much, Dyson Men. Very cool. 14 plus 22 plus 22 plus 42. 104. A good score. 115 is a very, very, very strong score. 83 in total, Shokoloco. Another good score. It's the first time you've watched it play, Dyson Men. You had heard about it, yeah. So the base game comes in a box like this. So it's not a particularly large game, as a roll might. And it comes with 4 of these monsters. I think it comes with 4 of these monsters. It comes with all these base cards, these ones here as well. It doesn't come with the skills set unless some games that you're buying will come with the skill set built into it. So do keep an eye out. It might say it includes the skills upgrade. This here effectively is like a promo upgrade, and also some of the monsters can also be a promo upgrade. And then this mat as well, you can also buy on the Thunderworks game if you particularly happen to like playmats. I quite like them. It's not double-edged or anything like that, but it's got exactly the same image as the front of the box on it, basically. And I quite like it. It's quite fun to play. A great game, All Rush. Excellent. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, it's a good game. I mean, the problem with this, I don't think I could play this like 4 or 5 times in a row. I think it would feel a bit repetitive if I played it back to back in a day. But I can play like Gloomhaven 4 or 5 times, not a problem. It doesn't feel as repetitive. 43 total for 43 score for a total of 103. Yocha's got a total of 96, another really good score. Did I manage to Shokoloco, it looks like me and you towards the bottom of the pack there. But I mean, hey, as long as you enjoyed yourself, that is the most important thing about gaming, I feel. It is not just the winning. You could play Trials of Peebles or Palooza or Tucana 3 or 4 times in a row. Well, we could play Everdell. We've really enjoyed Everdell. Actually, we played that quite a few times. When we've cracked out something like Zombicide, we might play 3 or 4 missions in a row there, because each mission feels different. So yeah. Vim, 103 points. 46 points for Prey, 109 in total. Another really good score going there. There's not enough time in the day. There is not enough time in the day, and that is the problem. There is enough time for Gloomhaven. You have to start early in the morning and carry on through. Our Gloomhaven group is myself, Mrs. Peebles, and my sister-in-law, Samantha, and the 3 of us play it together. And she'll stay over, and we have a ball gaming weekend. So she'll arrive at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning and leave at 10 o'clock Sunday night. So that means that Sunday morning we'll wake up quite early, have breakfast, and then we could play Gloomhaven potentially all day if we wanted to. But yeah, that's the idea. That's how we're able to play 4 or 5 games. Yeah. Not everyone can be at the top. Exactly, Shokoloco. It's fine. I mean, like, sometimes you get good games. Sometimes you put things in and go, oh, that was the wrong place to put it. Oh, wow, your score would have been 12 low if you hadn't got that 4 long piece there. Yes, of Dice and Men. Obviously, you might have noticed I've got a couple of ball games. And obviously, I talk about being able to play ball games. Obviously, Mrs. Peebles and I do not have children, so we do have that advantage that we have a lot more free time and potentially money on our hands. We do like babysit and look after our nieces sometimes. Claire's sister Samantha is the one that plays ball games with us. Unfortunately, her and her partner are not together, so he looks after the children sometimes and she looks after the children other times, and that allows her some time to play some ball games and things. But yes, it's tricky. Right, let's go over to this view. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry if you've flashing images of me zooming around. I like it so much. Really, it still makes me smile each time, and that's the important bit, isn't it? You like playing shorter games a couple times each. Yeah. You don't care if you win or lose as long as you like the game. Yeah. You guess that you prefer to play different games back to back, especially longer games. Yeah, it varies. I mean, it's up to the setup time, Walrush. If I've spent a long time setting up, then I might be like, I don't want to break it all down again. I would like to play 2 or 3 games so it's set up. Yeah, I think that's the idea. A couple ball games, the understatement of the year. Well, yes, yeah, okay. Children are just the future ball game partners. Well, that is true, but that's what we've got nieces for. And I'm also a great uncle for my sister, my younger sister. She is a nan, a grandmother, which is crazy to think. So yeah. Oh, hello, Mom Gamer. Good to see you come along. I've seen you on Loserpalooza. I'm sure you might see me on Loserpalooza. Hello. Your kids have got their own game shelf. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I am aiming to try and get my nieces into ball gaming as well. And they live reasonably close, and we already look after and babysit them as well. So the idea is I'm waiting about another year or so, and I think we'll start getting to the point where they're going to really start enjoying, like, I want to try and get some Habba games played and stuff like that, because I think they're going to be really sort of enthusiastic. No, I think Mum Gamer. Hi Mum. That's fine. Cryptid, you can play that one 10 times in a row. Yeah. It was good scores all round, guys. I'm really, really good. I mean, like, I think, to be honest with you, at this point, we could probably almost be saying that we're professional cartographers players, except maybe me. I am failing. Don't know why. Oh, Will Cook, you know me so well. Yes, 4 out of 5 times I will misread MG as being MP. You are correct. That is what happens. You should check on your children's show, Gloco. Fair enough. Cryptid is fun. It is fun. No, thank you, guys. 6-year-old has a good year for them and of gaming before they had a few not really actively interested. Yeah. Are we paid to play? Right. Cryptid on your shelf is shame at the moment. Right, let's have a look. Let's jump on. I believe that Runa is going to be doing something, maybe. But if you don't want to go to Runa or pop along to Runa, then is it this? Runa. There you go. Okay. That is Runa, by the way. If you hadn't checked out Runa before, she does crafty bits. We are going to go and pop along probably to Ross, though. That's the person I'm going to raid today. We tend to raid Ross. I think he's a really good guy. And he plays along some games where you can watch and get an idea of some new games. Also, I like to support other Twitch people out there who I can follow along or push some raid people to. It means we can then Ross will then raid Loserpalooza as well, which means we have a nice big circle of gamers moving from one place to another one. Right, you've been purging your games all day long. Yeah, but that's I quite often have that problem as well. I think, I'll purge that. On Wednesday we will be playing a new game, unless like things are really bad at work. They shouldn't do. It's fine. Right, well, thank you very much for people coming along. It's been amazing. Ray Train. Off we go. So we are going to go over to Ross, and Ross is doing... he is playing Twice as Clever? Doppel So Clever? Is he playing Doppel So Clever? I feel as if that's Doppel So Clever. I've got it. I just couldn't remember which one of the games. Okay, off we go. Ross is being clever. They're going to go and bully Emma. Not a problem. Off we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Then I used the green one and I rolled them.